you ever wondered what would happen if you put a goofy engineer on board a train in the middle of space? Well, you're about to find out, so get ready for this crazy adventure. Because in the vast expanse of the cosmos, we're about to go on one heck of a ride, filled with untold dangers.
No, I broke it. This is bad.
Welcome to Voidtrain, the story where I survive 100 gates. As our hero awoke in the strange void on board a remarkable vessel fueled by mysterious energy. After gazing upon the alien life, he got the train moving forward and then hopped off to start gathering up some resources.
Was that the plan just shot me across space?
Grabbing all that might be helpful along his journey. Being tossed around by the plants into some rocks, he still tried to navigate space and find his space feet before returning back to the magical train. Dropping down a research table ready to start some learning.
I'm an engineer, this should be easy.
First up, he learned how to make a smelter and placed it down to melt down some iron ingots. Then disengaging the brakes and trying to get a hang of the Sheffield handle. And with the Ops Express navigating aboard the celestial pathways with grace and precision, he hopped off to gather some more supplies.
What do you call a train with a code? A choo-choo train.
Ah yes, as the hero entertained himself with his not-so-funny dad jokes, he finally had all the supplies that was needed and returned to start working on some storage bins, dropping down the blueprints, grabbing the final ingots and finishing them up. And then next up was the workbench as he waited for some more ingots to learn the blueprint, then placed it down and disengaged the brake. Hopping off the train for another quick little supply run and then spotting a strange light off in the distance.
No space expert, but this is probably my cue.
Don't want to get caught out in the void when our train passes through the gate, now do it.
Big Moses, what is this place?
And as the hero passed through the gate, a portal ripped open straight in front of him and teleported him to the realm of Raid Shadow Legends. Just in time for the new limited series Raid Call of the Arbiter. That's right, your favorite mobile game is releasing an exciting brand new animated series that will take you on a thrilling adventure like never seen before. In a world torn by chaos and corruption, a new hero rises to bring order to the realm, unravel ancient mysteries and confront formidable adversaries in thrilling dungeon battles. Watch it for free in-game with episode 1 of Raid Call of the Arbiter out now, and all new episodes out every Thursday at 10 AM Eastern Standard Time until July 20th. With stunning animation, compelling storytelling and breathtaking visuals, this series will transport you to a world filled with danger, magic and adventure. And to celebrate, Raid is adding a bunch of Arbiter-related features. Champion Bios is coming to Raid in the form of a new champion Lurta, and by simply logging in for 7 days between now and July 24th will get you a chance to unlock Artak, one of the 5 new characters from this amazing new series. So get ready to embark on an unforgettable journey with every episode leaving you wanting for more. Using my download link in the description or scanning the QR code on screen will earn you a massive free starter pack for all new players signing up. Raid, where legends are forged.
Oh, hey, I'm back. Oh, what the hell? This is a station.
Once our hero arrived and dropped down his workbench, he went to explore the station's surroundings, and it didn't take long to find the abundance of resources. As he continued to search around the station maze-like structures and then stumbled upon what seemed to be the old engineer.
Oh, it's the best stuff. Thank you, Mr. Skeleton, sir. It's so shiny. Oh, some blueprints. You want the light on, or you want it off?
He also found some train parts in the safe and then blew his way to get back to the Ops Express for some much-needed upgrades.
Oh my gosh, just look at this!
And with the new cart added, he made his way to the next gate. Oh hey, quick reminder, if you're enjoying this video, please leave a like, consider subscribing, as it really helps me get closer and closer to my goal of becoming a full-time creator. After some more farming, the hero spotted another train. Not sure if they were friendly, he fired off a warning shot and sent them running.
Did I just make a mistake?
Oh, and boy did he, but for now he pursued through the gate and then arrived at another station.
Come on, give me good luck.
And shortly after arriving, he went to scavenge for supplies, grabbing all the crates that he could find and then stumbling upon what seemed to be a strange slot machine.
Don't they know I have a gambling problem, but I don't have any money.
With no money in his pockets, he at least had some wood and was able to complete the deck of the new cart, as well as move all the train mechanics and accessories.
Oh, I like it.
The curious engineer then went to the other side of the station to explore some more, but little did he know that there were some goons waiting for him.
Oh my gosh, they're shooting at me.
But luckily he remained completely calm, as he was somewhat of a pretty good shot, and he used his surroundings to his advantage to take out all the goons.
Go, mister, where the hell did you come from? Wait, I'm reloading! You dead. Oh, you had to go boom, sir.
Ah yes, a true noble warrior indeed. After collecting the spoils from the battle and then taking care of the final goon, he went to explore the final room of the station.
Where's the radio? It doesn't seem to be working. I know just how to fix it. Trust me, I'm an engineer.
And somehow that seemed to work, and he was now listening in.
Once again. A self-made trolley. Permission granted to open fire to kill. Over and out.
Not sure if they were talking about him or someone else, he was ready to hot-tail it out of here. He wasn't ready to become victim to another attack.
Oh, please be someplace nice, please.
But it turns out it wasn't, and there was now a creature lurking in the void.
Monster, what the hell do you mean, monster?
Turns out it was some form of a space shark, but they haven't met the Jaguar Slayer yet, as the engineer opened fire and sent him running, and then spotted another creature eating away at his
Can you
train.
not do that? Go back again, are we? Come, get some.
Now, as much as our hero wasn't scared of the shark, it was a constant interruption and hard to get any work done.
Oh, I hear him again. Can you leave me alone, please? Come on, yeah, get, you stupid son of a...
Now, there's no need for that kind of language. After all, this is a family show. With the shark finally leaving him alone, he grabbed some more supplies and then got the smelter running to make some more mechanical parts to finish up the last remaining storage bits, allowing him to keep more of the supplies that he finds out in space just as he passed through another gate. And then this one had a little bit of an interesting twist. Shortly after learning how to build a lab, he dropped down the blueprint, got the train moving, and then just as he hopped off to do farming, he spotted a barricade, and it became clear that the goons were looking for him as they opened fire and he retaliated.
Mr. Gunther, I don't know what your problem is, but I didn't do anything so you die.
The goons were clearly outnumbering him, and armed with only a pistol, he knew at some stage or another he would hopefully have the opportunity to get another gun made, but for now he had to make do with what he had, finishing off the remaining goons, grabbing the gun parts that they dropped, and then yanking out the battery that was holding up the barricade before finding a poster about a fugitive, a missing scientist. You know what they say, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, just like these things are definitely not my friend.
Ooh, you dropped something.
With the lab now done, the engineer made some unstable chemicals as well as some grease to unlock some more mechanical parts. Then hopping out into the void to farm up the final materials that he could before reaching the end of the road.
Wait, don't leave me behind.
Then barely making it back onto the train just as it was about to start passing through the gate, and this time arriving at another station. Excited to go do some gambling from the money that he got from the goons' bodies.
Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new iPhone. What the hell? This is a grenade! Stupid.
You see, everyone, this is why we don't gamble. Shortly after finding a door that needed a key card and then stumbling upon the goons that were most likely guarding it, he clearly knew that his pistol wasn't long range and this was going to be a challenging fight. Taking refuge behind a steel structure and then leaning out to open fire whenever he had the opportunity. With impatience growing thin, he rushed forward to engage at a closer distance.
And then start hiding now, sir.
Successfully dropping another goon and then opening fire on another one, and then after dropping him there was just one more left. With half of his HP left, the engineer was victorious in the battle and then started searching for his rewards. Searching through their bodies for some gun parts as well as the key, and after finding it, making his way over to the locked door, revealing a warehouse filled with trains as well as some more mechanical parts, and after grabbing them being able to add another card to his train. And with the upgrades completed, he disengaged the brake and launched himself through to another gate, and then not long after dropping down some more storage racks and smelting down some ingots, killing some more annoying creatures, grabbing their loot and fighting off some more sharks, he then spotted another barricade off in the distance.
If it's not sharks, it's people. How the hell am I supposed to get any work done here, damn it?
Returning back to the train and then opening fire on the goon that was camping the platform, and after killing him, he went after all of his friends. The goons were becoming even more smart as they also started taking refuge behind the structures and then leaning out to shoot.
Where are you hiding? Hello, sir. No, you made me miss. Come here, you stupid.
Eliminating all the final enemies, and then once the last one was taken care of, ripping out the battery to drop down the barricade and returning back to the train to push forward. Finished up the storage racks, learns how to make a kitchen, and then passed through another gate onto another adventure. With a rumbly tummy tired of eating ice and raw organics, he made the missing parts to construct the kitchen, and unlocking flask as well as cooked organics.
Ooh, Mr. Shark, you definitely make a lovely first meal. Now come back here.
But unfortunately, the pistol was still weak, and after some more farming, another barricade lied in store as he quickly rushed in to take care of the enemies. He definitely knew by now he had more than enough gun parts, and he would soon be able to unlock an armory and start working on some better guns, so he excitedly started to murder them all. But these guys were putting up a lot more challenging fight. But he managed to be victorious, yanked out the battery, and then pushed forward, cooking up some organic steaks and then filling his hunger bar that would allow him to heal up a lot quicker.
Come on, hold still. I want to taste you.
Food not being the only source of healing, the engineer also unlocked some bandages and started constructing some before passing through the gate and arriving at another station. But this place had a strange smell and he knew something was wrong, so he made some bandages before going to explore.
Stranger Things vibes, I don't like it.
As the hero nervously navigated through the ominous lab, not missing any supplies that he could find and then also stumbling upon some notes that spoke about some creature experimentation, and he knew something was definitely lurking here in the darkness.
Usually boarding something up is not a good sign, but I'm curious.
And that's when he stumbled upon some strange amber debris and an egg with an alien creature inside.
Moses, you better not eat my brain.
Nervously rushing back to the train with his alien egg and then finding the place to drop it inside, not knowing what the hell to expect as he engaged the lever, starting the hatching process.
Oh, here we go. You're not scary. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. It's adorable. Look at those eyes. I'm gonna love you and feed you and take care of you, but you just wait here. I'll go make you a bed, okay? This is amazing.
As the paternal instincts kicked in, the engineer immediately made a bed for the little alien friend.
Okay, you ready to come with me? I'm gonna name... Where did he go? What the hell?
But there was nothing to worry about. He merely had to leave the station for him to appear.
Oh, there you are, my child. Come here. I'm gonna name you Rufus, okay?
It was truly love at first sight as he gazed into his eyes trying to figure out what he did, and then he vanished again.
Where the hell does this thing keep going? Oh, here you are, little buddy. What are you reading? This is so cool. It's adorable. You leave him alone, Mr. Shark, okay?
But enough cuteness for now as the engineer got back to work.
Mr. Shark, I warned you. Don't worry, buddy. You'll be safe. I promise.
Little did he know that there was another barricade coming up, and with a bridge overhead, he was super nervous that one of the shots would fly off and hit his new alien son. He tried his best to shoot at long range, but eventually the train reached the stop and he was forced to rush in to take care of all the goons.
Oh my gosh, I'm coming. Tell me you're okay. You're okay.
I mean, who wouldn't risk their life for this adorable creature? After finishing off the final goon and yanking the battery, he went back to the train.
Oh, just look at you cooking your own food. This is so cool.
Then disengaging the brake and moving forward, started to work on some more supplies to construct some garden bins. That way they could grow more food, as he now had to cater for two, as he dropped out into the void to farm up some materials, spotting the lights off in the distance and knew another gate was imminent, and returned back just in time.
Alright, hold on, little buddy.
Passing through another gate, and then just as he hopped out to do more farming, spotting another barricade. These attacks were definitely getting more frequent, but at least by now the engineer had reached the stage where he could start focusing on making the armory and allowing him to make better guns to handle these situations better. With each of these being ill-equipped would simply be risking his life, and after finally taking care of the final one, yanking the battery and moving forward, he was able to unlock the blueprint for the armory. And after learning how to make it, immediately placed it down and then reached another end of a gate just before being able to construct. At least he arrived at another station and he was able to find the missing wood to construct the armory, and then started trying to figure out how to upgrade his weapon. After applying the much needed upgrades and making some bandages, he went to do some more gambling, and luckily this time he unlocked some seeds and was able to plant it in his bin to start growing his very own food. And then went searching the rest of the station, finding some more rooms with another radio, and listened in again.
Need to change the winch. There was a problem with the current one.
Luckily, this was where they made the winch, and he now was able to get his very own one. This would definitely be coming in handy. Passing through another gate and then disengaging the brake to hop out into the void to do some farming, but then spotting another barricade. At least now his gun was upgraded.
But let's see what this baby can do if I can hit someone.
With the current upgrade arrangements, it only had 4 bullets, so each shot had to count, but at least it was doing a lot more damage. After taking care of them and returning back to the train, he saw that his floor was damaged, and he tried to figure out how to repair the other pieces, but unfortunately now he couldn't operate the handle. With the train now moving at a snail's pace, at least he could get some farming done, but that's when he saw he was coming up on a strange island. But with the rope holding him back, he had no idea how to get there.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Ghost Alien. What is that? What did you give me? Where did you go? What do I do with this?
As it turns out, these were hooks that you could launch into rocks, and then using the new winch, you could pull yourself and attach your rope to a new location. This way you can safely navigate the void without floating off into the abyss.
What the hell is this thing? Oh, I just made it angry. I just made it. No, don't come near me. Stay back. Ow, ow,
After the encounter with a strange creature, he continued exploring and then found some interesting runes.
What are these?
And did the logical thing by shooting them, revealing a strange blue spirit path. Following the spirit path led him back to the spirit alien that then chanted a strange sequence of sound, and after exploring around, finding more runes and then shooting them in the right sequence, seemed to have solved the puzzle, revealing a mysterious chest. And after grabbing it, he started making his way back to the train, navigating through the void and using his new winch to reattach. Then his chest was waiting for him, and after grabbing it and placing it down, disengaging the brake, he passed through another gate and arrived at another station.
Upgrade time, baby!
Finally able to remove the broken Sheffield lever and then get access to the broken floors to replace them, and once done, place back the lever. As he went to go look to open his chest, he spotted another alien egg and immediately decided to hatch it.
Oh my gosh, this one is purple!
Excited for getting his first alien daughter, he immediately went to make another bed, but unfortunately he would require another wagon, so he went out to search for the missing resource. Of course, met some opposition goons that were standing in his way, and he started to take them out one by one, and his aim was getting a lot better. But there were a lot more goons than normal, and they were straining through his health. Luckily, he prevailed, and then quickly after healing up and with health slightly recovered, he went to fight again, taking care of the final two goons and then grabbing all the parts, but realizing his inventory was full. Dropping off supplies and getting rid of gun parts he didn't want, he went back out to grab up some more supplies and also stumbled upon a location where he could open his chest. Excited to see the contents, he rushed back and placed it down, grabbed all the supplies that had rained and went back to search for his alien son.
Where are you, little buddy? What the hell? Where the hell? Oh, there you are. Come here.
It was also high time to name him, so he dubbed him Rufus, fed him the mushroom, and this unlocked him some train handrails. So he went to melt down some ingots and start the construction, making all the different mechanical parts that would be needed for either the handrail or the cart, depending on what he could make. And luckily he was able to add another wagon, then deck it out in flooring, and then add the bed for the new frame.
Alright, you're coming home with me.
Lastly, before departing the station, he made himself an ammo box, and once done, he went through all the different gun parts, selecting only the best parts that he would need, then disengaged the brakes, launching him to the next gate. And since he had left the station, his new child was now on board, so he grabbed her and decided to name her Viola after her amazing colors. And after spotting another barricade ahead, he decided to focus first on making himself all the armor needed before heading over. A pretty good call by the engineer, because this time his opposition actually carried machine guns. Luckily he was able to prevail as he started fighting through all of them. Even though their bullets had torn through the armor, he had a lot more health this time, and without it he wouldn't have survived the encounter. And after collecting all the gun parts, he now had his very own two parts for a machine gun.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be amazing! Seriously, they broke it.
So after replacing the workstation and releasing the brakes, he moved forward and then spotted a strange island.
Alright, you two, I'll be back soon. Oh, look at you talking and bonding. This is cool.
The curious engineer then went over to investigate the strange alien eggs.
I'm so tempted. What will happen if I stick my hand? What is this thing? Let go of me, please.
But the strange bird-like alien took him to a strange location where a fat yellow man was waiting for him.
Hello, Mr. Yellow, sir. What do you want? What's the challenge?
But clearly the engineer didn't know what he was getting himself into, nor was he paying attention to his health. As he eagerly awaited to see what would happen, another spirit alien appeared and then grabbed his hand and then teleported him off to a strange location.
Alright, what is this? It's spiders! Spiders! Kill it with fire!
But clearly these strange creatures were outnumbering him, and they also had the same strategy to kill him with fire.
Oh, what the hell? These things spit fire! I'm gonna die.
But he was able to stick out and put up a decent fight and was able to land the final creature. And then the alien reappeared and took him to the next wave. The thing about these challenges, if you die, you lose all your rewards, and each wave would earn you more rewards. And we clearly know by now the engineer was an addicted gambler, and he probably should have quit while he was ahead. Feeling confident when he still had armor, he was now feeling a lot more vulnerable as it broke, and it was now nothing standing between him and these creatures.
Oh my gosh, there's so many this time. I don't know how I'm gonna make this. Go on, get some.
But confidence quickly turned to doubt when another two fire spitters appeared.
Sweet Moses, it's fast.
Homing in on his location, he was putting up the best fight that he could with just one left as he emptied out his mag and managed to land the final shot needed.
Oh, Mr. Alien, get me the hell out of here. Okay, sir, give me my reward.
Surprisingly, the gambling addicted engineer didn't want to do another wave and collected his reward, even though he was curious to see what the next was, and then he stuck his hand back in one of the alien pigeons.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Butt Pigeon, for taking me home. Bye. You guys won't believe what I just went through. Oh, you're having fun at least?
He then also decided before moving on, he wanted to make some more bandages to get his health all sorted out and make some more armor before disengaging the brake and getting the train to move forward at a good speed again, and then getting some more farming done in the last section of this gate before reaching the end and returning back just in time as he passed through. Arriving at another station, this was the perfect opportunity to get some resources sorted out, make some food, and then grab some supplies to continue making some upgrades for the train, as he wanted to elongate one of the wagons. Then added in the missing flooring and started to place down some more storage shelves before going to purchase some more wood and do some more gambling in the hope to get all the supplies he would need.
Ooh, this is gonna be good, I know it. Ooh.
Turns out it was another part of the machine gun, and he was now another step closer, so he knew he had to go fight off the goons at the station in the hope that he would get more parts. Seeing that some of them were carrying machine guns definitely gave him hope as he continued fighting to take all of them out, re-armoring himself and pushing forward.
Alright, let's do this!
Collecting all the gun parts as he went, and then eliminated the final goons before returning back to the train and finally being able to construct his very first machine gun.
Oh my gosh, it's done, it's ready! Say hello to my little friend! Oh, I'm gonna love this!
With all the material collected, he was also able to finish the hand railing of the train and then launched forward to take on the next gate, excited to test out the machine gun.
Oh, this thing is shredding him! Goodbye, Mr. Shark, not so tough now, are we?
With this kind of firepower, he was definitely excited to get to the next challenge, and after clearing some mines, another island was in sight, and this time actually healing his tummy so he could heal passively.
My little Rufus, wish me luck, okay?
Feeling nervous but excited, he stuck his hand back into the butt of a pigeon and floated off to the fat yellow man, ready to start the challenge.
Thank you again, Butt Pigeon. Alright, I'm here for business.
Armed with bandages and armor, he got ready and waited for the alien to teleport him through. Even though he knew exactly what he could expect for the first two waves, the third one would be a complete mystery.
Alright, let's do this, Mr. Spiders. Where are you?
Not long after tracking them down and then getting a look to see exactly the damage that this machine gun could do, and man was it impressive. There was no need to be cautious, no need to run away. He could simply open fire and take care of the first wave in a matter of seconds.
A piece of cake.
Immediately off to start the second wave, taking a little bit more of a cautious approach as he knew there was a lot more on this wave. Trying to use the terrain as his advantage to get to locations where they could only come from a few sides was proving to be a rewarding tactic. With another one in the bag and only one piece of armor shredded, he went back to the fat yellow man and told him that he was ready to take on the third challenge. But this is also where we enter the unknown territory as he nervously navigated around, getting ready to take down the enemy.
Well, hello, Mr. Spiders. You're gonna need a lot more to take me down today.
Well, you know the good old saying that you should always be careful what you wish for because it just might come true? Well,
Whoa, what the hell was that? Why did I just go shooting in there? Oh my gosh, there's so many coming, there's so many coming, there's so many. You're on top of me!
as he was quickly reloading, another massive impact occurred and sent him flying.
Oh, they're surrounding me! Alright, let's do this!
Down to just a third of bullets left and only a few more creatures in sight, he now just had to investigate what kept sending him flying in the air.
Oh, what the hell keeps doing that, I swear? Please don't be a big spider.
As he nervously made his way over the hill, only to realize his worst fear had just came true.
Oh my gosh, I called it, I called it. I hate this. Am I even doing damage?
But the bullets weren't hurting him as he had a rock-like shell, and then after finally breaking it, the engineer had the perfect opportunity to open fire.
Come on, reload. Oh, now, burn.
And with the shell removed, there was a mere few seconds before the creature came crashing down.
Let's go, Mr. Alien, I did it!
Teleporting back only to see that there was even another wave, but the engineer felt he wasn't ready to take on the challenge and collected all his rewards before grabbing the chest and then sticking his hand back into one of the butt pigeons to take him back to the train.
Mr. Pigeon, sir, I just want to tell you I appreciate you, man. Goodbye.
Returning safely back to the train, disengaging the brake and pushing it forward to make his way through to the next wave. And he couldn't help but shake the feeling that he was getting closer to the scientist.
Oh, what the hell was that? The shark, was that you? What the hell?
After losing sight of the shark, he took out his frustration on a poor innocent creature and then started shooting some mines that were standing in the way of the train before spotting another barricade. As the hero started taking care of all of the goons, he was definitely getting a little bit cocky. But after all, after defeating a massive spider like that, what else could be left in store? Eliminating the final goons and then yanking out the battery to release the barricade before launching off the brake and then pushing the train forward. Next up, the engineer wanted to start start working on the grappling hook. So after unlocking the blueprint, he started working on all the components that he would need, melting down the missing copper to make the final wire, and finally constructing the grappling hook and grabbing it just in time as he passed through the gate. As he arrived at another station, this one had a bit of an ominous feel to it, so he nervously looked around and decided to first make some armor before going to investigate the room, finding some more ammo boxes to restock the machine gun, and then finding a strange prophecy machine as well as a strange tab. As he fitted the tablet to the front of the train, not knowing exactly what this would entail, he went back to the machine and saw that the power was off. So he went out and searched to find out what the problem was and located the DB board.
I might be a mechanical engineer, but I know a thing or two about electricity.
So he pulled out the broken fuse, applied some duct tape and stuck it back.
Yep, KrugerOps approved.
And as shocking as it might seem, the engineer actually solved the problem and the machine now had power.
Okay, give me a prophecy, lady. Not gonna lie, this is creeping me the hell out. Where is my prophecy?
And once the engineer asked nicely, he got his prophecy.
Lady, you better not be tricking me. I swear I will come back here and beat your ass.
Now, no need for foul language. The prophecy just basically increases the risk and reward of the next game.
Right, here we go. Oh, it looks so cool this time. I love this.
And the prophecy that he got was increase of wood, but also increase of shark attacks. But with no sign of the shark, the engineer got his new grappling hook to the test as he hopped out and started gathering up a bunch of resources. And with the increased wood spawning, he wanted to collect as much as he could. That way he could properly run his smelter and melt down a ton of iron ingots. Enough to unlock the new backpack, make all the resources to construct it, earning him 3 additional inventory slots, and then making his way through to the next gate. And it didn't take long to see the effects of the prophecy take place as the shark started attacking him even more during this game. It must have been a delayed response as every time he hopped out into the void, the shark was waiting there for him. After getting it down to a slither, it managed to escape, and there were now mines to focus on before he spotted another barricade off in the distance. Putting his steady aim to the test with a machine gun, he managed to take out a lot of them at long range. Even before the train reached, 4 of the guards were taken down, and then he went in to take care of all the final ground soldiers, firing off the final rounds and then eliminating the final goons. Eliminating the final one, pulling out the battery to drop down the barricade, and then he saw he unlocked something called a crusher, and immediately started working on getting all the resources for it, pushing the train forward and finally making up all the final components to complete the construction, allowing him to make lumps of coal for when he eventually gets a steam engine for the train, a much better fuel source. After being nearly done with the 11th phase of technology, he passed through the gates and arrived at another station, but this one was not like the others. Filled with all sorts of writing, he couldn't help but wonder, is this where the fugitive scientist was hiding out? Navigating through the corridors and arriving at a strange door where he spotted a strange artifact and then tried to open it.
Hello, Mr. Scientist. Oh, what the hell was that?
A massive shock was sent through his body, but luckily he was able to recover and then tried to figure out a way how to get into the magical door. He saw some strange symbols and started searching all over, trying to find what the hell was needed to open the door.
I don't think I should have just shot that. I'm stupid.
But destroying it triggered a thought. He spotted more artifacts, and after shooting one, he saw the symbol disappear. So he searched around the room to find the final 3 missing pieces, and after tracking them down and shooting the final one, the door was open and he made his way inside.
Hello? Oh, what the hell is this place? It looks crazy.
He then found some diary notes of the scientist and revealed a tarp that seemed to reveal the secret as to what he was looking for. A life-giving waterfall that was guarded by a massive beast.
Ooh, that's so shiny. What is that?
And of course, the curious engineer spotted a strange, interesting humidifier that he probably shouldn't have touched. But we all know his curiosity will get the better of him.
Hear me out, I have a plan. I did it! I did it! It's mine! Oh, it's so pretty! Oh, what the hell? Self-destruct! No.
This sequence may not be aborted.
I'm sorry.
All
Put it back.
proceed
Here,
to the
it's back.
emergency car at the bottom platform.
No! What have I done?
Turns out the scientist had boogie-trapped the place and the engineer now had to run for his life. He just had a few seconds before this place would blow to smithereens as he ran for his life.
Just 3 seconds left! Go! Go! Oh my gosh, I survived it!
And as he got into the gate and heard the massive explosions behind him, he quickly realized things were not what they set out to be. Something was definitely wrong.
Why did the lights go off? Why is the door not opening as fast? Oh, what the hell? What is that thing? What the hell?
As the engineer was thrown into a strange void and sent strange creatures that came from the depths to try and kill him. He was putting up a fight with everything that he had. Luckily, he still had armor on, but it was quickly broken down. Luckily, he survived it and teleported through to the next gate. But that's all we have time for. Join me again next time as I continue the journey to track down the Guardian. In part 2, coming soon as we try and figure out what happened to the scientist. A special thank you yet again for Raid Shadow Legends and Call of the Arbiter for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check out this amazing new series. And remember, all new players, when you download the game, scan my QR code or use the code in the description below to earn yourself that massive bonus pack. I hope to see all of you guys again soon, and if you watched up to this point, thank you so much. Thanks to my Patreons and members, and here are some more videos that you might enjoy watching.
Okay, that's all for now. Goodbye.